Zaschnięty z zabudzenia?
So what? Alrighty, so let's see what's going on now with Bitcoin. We've got some interesting stuff going on here because we were thinking it was going to continue to come down, but we got a bit of a release at the bottom here. We've bottomed out a bit, so we could even come up a bit further up to the next point of resistance around 67, but let's see. I think we're going to flop and grope a little bit around here and then carry on up. So my goal is to to see if we can get a nice little trigger wave coming down. If we come down a little bit more back into the 200 MA, and then we can find another entry and potentially continue this momentum up if it looks good. But you know, money flow is looking really nice. I think we could even just continue on up from here. I can't see any reason that it would come down right this moment. So let's see what happens. Right now I'm just setting up everything on YouTube. It's taking me some time to do it, so bear with me. I'll be in and out of doing that. If you have any questions, just feel free to type a message. I will respond straight away.
Zapraszam Cię.
Bitcoin has just confirmed an extremely bullish signal as we are flipping a major area of
Money flow is still good, that's the only thing right now. But we entered in a little short and got blown completely underwater straight away. It was a tough one because actually there was a little trigger wave there on the downside, but actually we have an even bigger one to the upside here, and money flow is still pretty good, so I'm actually going to close that one. Just take this small loss. And based on the money flow and the open, and let me just see what the 5 minutes looking like. Yeah, 5 minutes looking really nice too. We could get a push back up, like I said earlier, up to, yeah, probably 66, and then I'm just a little bit wary though, because we have got smaller waves forming here, so yeah, it could easily start to come down again. We've gone up in a really sort of weird way. It's taken time to go up this far as well. It's taken a long time. It's not like we just jumped straight up to the top. It's taken time to go up this far as well. It's taken a long time. It's not like we just jumped straight up to the top. It's taken time. Try the short again here. Slightly better entry as well, so let's see what we can do. We're forming a top here, and as well we're forming these lower waves, which is indicative of some downward movement. Also the RSI started pointing down. The only thing, this is on the 1 minute. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a bit risky, I'm not gonna lie, because the money flow is still pretty heavy in the green. Let's see. Just got a red dot here on market cipher B3. But yeah, we're slowly coming down. Momentum waves are getting smaller. Yeah, we can potentially see a nice little squeeze down if the money flow also starts to come down too. That's the 5 minute. Let's see what the 15 minutes looking like. 15 minutes looking pretty strong. It's kind of weird, you know, like it's kind of weird because I mean we're coming up to resistance, right, on the 15 minute. In terms of the EMA, but money flow is still really thick, so we could have a little tiny, even though we've got red dots everywhere, we could have a tiny little retracement and then continue back up. Very, very likely. Yeah, my little short might get stopped here, but it's alright. It's all good. It's all good. I don't usually trade the 15 minute. I usually just look at it for reference. Usually the 5 minute. The 5 minute is, yeah, money flow is looking pretty good for a continuation up. So, but my only reason validation to enter the short here was that we're reaching a bit of a plateau at the top, and we're getting momentum waves getting smaller. But this one here just increased it's a bit. So we got to keep an eye on what's happening here. And if something changes drastically, I'll just get out of this trade. But yeah, we're getting multiple red dot signs around this area. So this is using the blue wave strategy. And generally it's been really, really good. So I can't complain. Made $1,000 yesterday, so that was good. First couple of trades on for the day, so just starting small as well, so don't want to get too excited. It would be nice to see a little retracement here, just a small one. Just to come back down into these EMA ribbons down here. It would just be perfect. We just need to see this money flow to come down. And so far, it's like we've got a nice curvature happening here. It's come up and we started to come down a little bit, but we'll see. Here we go. 1 minute's looking better. Getting a little bit of a push down. We could get a bounce again. It'd just be nice to come down to these levels again. That would confirm that things are starting to get a bit more bearish. If we can confirm that and then start to take these lows, then it's looking good. But yeah, money flow is still like decent, and we've got a bit of a pump happening actually now. Nice little bounce off that ribbon. Yeah, we're right in the middle of a range pretty much as well on ETH. Nothing to do here. If we're down at these levels, we could look at potentially a long. Let's see what it's doing right now. To be fair, it's looking kind of like bearish. We just need to print one more trigger wave and I would get in a short there. But yeah, double bear flags. Double bear flag. Money flow is coming down, but it's still pretty high. I usually like it to be a bit lower than that. And also the EMA is well above. This area is manipulation zones, guys. Manipulation zones. You don't want to be getting involved with that too much if you can avoid it. Let's look at how the Bitcoin's going. Getting a bit of a pump, but not really. Money flow is still slowly coming down. So core is coming down to an interesting level. Okay, that's the 5 minute. So we rejected the 200. We had a really nice trigger wave right there. If you'd got in there, it would have been really nice take up there. What would have that been? 1% move. 1.3% move. Decent. Money flow is coming down, but like there's no trigger wave. It's not doing anything for me right now. Reckons we're creating somewhat of a bottom here. Potentially. Yeah, potentially this we'll hold this level. On BNB, I like BNB. I think it's probably one of the most easy assets to trade because it's well, I say asset, it's crypto still, but like it responds really well to fibs and just general TA. So if we can come down a little bit better, we can come down and hit that level 618 hold. Could be interesting. Something like that. Let's see what happens. Bitcoin is just having a bit of a shit show day right now. What's today? Wednesday. I mean, in terms of days, probably Wednesday is one of the crappiest days to trade. New York's going to open up soon. We should see some movement happening. Yeah, this is a bit delayed. We got a tiny bit of a drop here. Yeah, we created another. Okay, it's actually looking very nice now. That is a very nice short entry, guys. That is a very nice short entry. I think we're going to get a drop here. At least a decent drop just to have a take profit zone. we come down to, I'm looking for this level here, which is the 6646. So if we come down there, we'll take like a decent amount of profit. Of course, the reason why I'm taking it so early too is because the money flow is still quite thick, and I'd like to just get in and out. Money flow is looking pretty strong. I might even take a tiny bit now, and we can just say that we've not lost anything, literally nothing. Cool. Yeah, but I think this could be a nice one. So we're at 2,000 left in here on this trade, and yeah, it's very early days for it. It can definitely come down and retrace a lot lower than this. Very nice. So yeah, in this case, this is what I'm expecting. Oh, just something along those lines. I think a nice little retracement around that level would be good to see. Of course, it's all hypothetical, guys. I'm just making up what I would like to see. This is not at all what could happen in any shape or form. That's just what I would like to see. And that's something people are talking about as well right now. Is this going to be a sell the news thing with ETF? Well, let's see. A lot of people are shorting Bitcoin right now. A lot of people are thinking it's going to go back up to 70k before we come down anymore. I personally am bullish on this. I'm bullish. That being said, we did get pretty close. We rejected at 68k. And now we've created a clear downtrend. As you can see, if we draw a line from here, I mean, you could say we're starting to break a tiny bit, so it's potential, but yeah. I don't see any reason now for a long unless we get another trigger wave. Money flow is starting to come down. It's taking its time, but it's starting to come down. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a squeeze down. So right now we're using this at support potentially. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. We use that as support. I mean, we've kind of used it as support once, and we kind of topped out again at the same level. So I'm hopeful that we'll continue to come down. Just added in a quick stop loss there.
Z lodówkami Samsung jesteś smart, bo możesz mieć większą lodówkę klasy AI. Jesteś smart, bo używasz AI Energy Mode. Lodówki Samsung. Najczęściej kupowane
We
lodówki w
could come up
Polsce.
here, so I'll keep an eye on. I might take a bit more. happening here? Money flow. Money flow is coming down. I think it's a false pump potentially, but the RSI is perking up a little bit. We could get a pump here. I don't see the money flow increase though, so I'm not too concerned about it. More of just an indecision, but I'm pretty sure we will come down. Yeah, this looks like we're coming down. Unless we have another, like, money flow starting to perk up a tiny bit, but it's like minimal on the 5 minute. 1 minute we are there. Again, it's like nah. And it's like such a big momentum wave down compared to the other ones. We had a nice big one here, but look, it didn't beat this one. This one's beat this previous one over here. So I think this is a pretty good sign. We could get a continuation down for a little bit. That's at least how I do my indicating. I mean, anyone would have seen that green and just been like, oh, we're gonna start going up, guys. Put your entry in, but we just rejected straight away on that level. So that's why you don't just follow green bars. You don't just follow it. So guys, I am gonna be doing some videos in the future on how I use momentum wave strategy, and it's the blue momentum wave strategy to get entries and get like sniper entries. Like this entry was pretty much at the top. I waited for this entire thing to happen and to enter here, because I think this is the entry zone that we will start to have a change of direction. And there's many factors and reasons for that. I was even looking for long still around here because I didn't see anything that would be really good for a short until I saw this level here, and it was very clear that we're going to potentially come down a bit more here. So yeah, so far, like, this strategy I've been using for the last month, because I'm new to trading, has been doing really well, and using Market Cipher has been absolutely instrumental in finding these entries. So yeah, I'll do a little video about what I'm doing currently and the strategy I'm doing, and hopefully it will benefit you guys that are new to trading as well. The whole point of my channel is to share my journey on becoming a full-time trader. It is a journey that I know a lot of you guys are trying to achieve as well, and it's tough, and like I want to build a community with people that help each other and give each other like the support that they need to continue to yeah, build their dreams and their journey. So yeah, I mean, ultimately everyone wants to do trading because it's freedom, right? In terms of time freedom, location freedom, maybe not time freedom in the beginning, but long term you want to be able to be confident that your entries are going to give you that time freedom and not have to stress. Like, one of the things I do is when I enter into a position that's going really well, once it's in profit, I very quickly take a small profit. Most people don't do that, but I do it because then I literally set a stop loss right in a break-even zone, and I can literally turn the computer off and I don't care what happens next particularly. I'll look back, and if we're in a nice new take profit zone, I'll take another piece of profit, and I might be surprised and it's gone even further than I thought. I would rather do that because mentally this is a tough game, and I think a lot of you know that as well. Trading is really tough, so you can easily get carried away. So I think minimum we should come down and hit this 200 EM8, and then I will take another piece of profit. I highly doubt we will front run it this time, because we were slowly getting closer and closer to it, and this time everything lined up. Cash flows coming down, money flows coming down. We got the big butt cheeks printing at the bottom here nicely. It's looking good. It's looking good. See what the 5 minutes looking like. Money flow finally coming down. This could be a big drop potentially. This could be a big drop. Guys, we're at 200 profit. I'm going to close and get a small profit out of this. I'm going to close and take half here. Very nice. And yeah, my stop loss I will now move into the level. I can't lose anything now. Everything is profit. So on that one we made $100 so far on that trade. It's not much, like it's the first trade of the day, but I'm leaving it now. I'm only looking for new entries. If I see something change and it starts to go the other way, okay, I'll enter in for a long and it will stop out the other one and it's all good. But this could potentially be a good ride all the way down to 50, not 50, but you know, at least minimum down to the bottom of the range here at 65, and we're now at 66.5, so that's yeah, $1,000 drop. I'm still bullish, so personally I don't really want that to happen. I'd rather find a long entry and ride that up, but if it does, well, we're here to make money, right? So we trade the markets, we trade the data, we don't trade what we think is going to happen. That's the biggest mistake people make. As we come down, I'm interested in some other opportunities here. So we didn't hold the 618 on BNB. We got bearish on 15 minute, 5 minute, and the EMA. So I'm looking for potentially hold the 786 and let's see. I'm potentially looking for an entry here. However, being realistic, we need to think about the profit potential, loss potential. It's like a 2 because we really need to be factoring the potential to come down here. I won't let it. But it's a possibility. Of course, we come down to this level. If we do that, that's a bullish sign. We could potentially come back all the way up to this top of the zone. So it's good. It's good. Yeah. It's a 6.5 risk-reward ratio. It's nice. It's nice. If we come down to this level and everything lines up, we will check the momentum waves. We're getting a lot of entry signals around this level. We really need a trigger wave to happen. We really need that trigger wave. No trigger wave right now. So I'm assuming we'll come down lower, which is also great for Bitcoin. Means we'll probably come down lower here as well. So Bitcoin is starting to get that drop as well. So you may ask Bitcoin, okay, where are you going to come down to? Where is the best retracement to get into an entry on Bitcoin right now? Let's see. previous low to high fib retracement. I don't really like taking these little wicks up, but you sort of have to, and then just make a best case scenario guide. So in terms of 768s, this is where I'd like to look for that entry as well. But I don't think we'll come down to this level. I don't think so. If we do, it might take some time. I'm more thinking we might hit this 618 here. But that would almost be too perfect, right? Let's see. Okay, I mean BNB is coming right down into my zone, so let's see what happens here. Can we find an entry? Bitcoin that's annoying how it like scrolls out every time you swap the page. I don't know what the solution is for that, but it's crap. Alright, so we're breaking through that level right now, which is good. I'm gonna keep an eye on this though, because our money flows dipped down a lot. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty nice. Holy crap. So guys, this is good. We came down a long way. Things are looking pretty here. Things are looking very pretty here. But we had this lower trigger wave. We came down. Good entry. Good entry. We might hold this level. We might hold this level. It is possible. We've created a little dip here. We see a big push up. It's okay. We might hold this level, but let's just see what happens here. BNB looks like it wants to come down. I always also think like when Bitcoin is nearing a level that would make sense, but it's not quite there yet, and it looks like it might reverse. Yet everything else is sort of almost at a level that makes sense. I'm thinking it's just going to take a bit longer, but we're going to come down to this level eventually. It's just a bit of manipulation, a little bit of false hope. Like we had it here as well. We had this like big like push up, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's going up." And then so like retail traders would start buying in, and they get wrecked because they're not watching the money flow. Money flow is still really shit and not advisable. It's okay if you entered right there. You could say you sniper entered, and worst case scenario you'd stop at basically even. So I would call that semi high risk, because you would have entered really at a shit time in terms of money flow. But it's okay. It was a trigger wave in a way, a tiny one, but a very small one. But I'm not entering in every single trigger wave. That'd just be ridiculous. We're bound to have moments where we just come down before we come down further. So if we want to hit this level, BNB doing? Yeah, so BNB doing is the same. It's like pissing around, doing this woo, woo, woo. It's what everything does. It's manipulation, guys. It's the same on the way up. Otherwise, if you knew that it was going to continue up like a big green continuation, everyone would make money. Everyone, all the retail traders would make money. When it does this and it comes down, you go, oh, is this going to be the top? Is this the top now? Do we come down from here? And a lot of people think it will, and it just goes up again. And the same again. Are we going up? And it goes up a tiny bit. Oh, we're going up. Oh wait, it comes down a bit, people lose. Oh, we're going down, people enter. Oh no, we're going up. It's always how it works, guys. Just be careful of your entries. All right, so here we have on the 1 minute. It's not an entry I would take. Even though we got green, it's not an entry I would take because momentum, money flow is still shit. It still looks like dog shit. So. And what did I say? Let's look at the 1 minute now. We had this spike, crash back down again. We came up, retested this level. Money flow still absolute poop, and will probably continue to come down. Work on probabilities. That's all we can do. Work on probabilities. Probabilities. And guys, before I started using Market Cypher B, I used to think shit's gonna reverse all the time because I didn't pay attention to the money flow. This is like golden. This is the money flow. Green coming up here. This green, faint green light. Might be not be able to see it, but see the money flow. It's up. It's up. It's up. Don't be trying to short yet. Don't try and short yet. Okay, now we've got a wave here that's quite big, and we've got smaller waves happening. The smaller waves are indications that we're going to start to come down. Is the money flow looking like it's coming down? Very slightly. I was very cautious about this entry. I wasn't super confident, but it looked pretty decent the way it cut in there. So and also the VWAP was coming down as well. So I was like, okay, maybe. And it's pretty good. We're at the top of a range that we keep rejecting off this level. I entered. Money flow did continue to start down. VWAP started to come down. Money flow continued to come down. We got a reclaim here. Everything started to come back up again. People started thinking, oh, we're coming back up. We've got a green dot. What happens? We come back down. We continued down. Again here, trigger wave. Looks like we're coming back up. No, but we're not. It's the way you manipulate the market. I am cautious though, however. Right at this stage, we are making a very slow and small curve down. So I do not think it's going to be a big drop. I think we will come down maybe even to 0.5, maybe even less, and just reclaim this and continuation up because it doesn't look that strong. That's just my personal opinion. Same for this. Our money flow is really shit here. Oh, that's good. So I think we might hit my zone on BNB. We might even go through it, so I might not even enter. We'll just have to look. We will just have to see what happens, guys. Maybe it could last. We could also here get this hold, come back up to just above this level. Then we get this proper little mini trigger wave. We come flying straight back down. So if we do come up to this level and I see a trigger wave, I will re-enter the position. I will add to it. It's funny, everything's bullish right now. 5 minutes bullish. It's not. No, is it bullish? Let's see. 1 minute right now. Yeah, it is bullish in a way. Yet to be seen though, because money flow is coming down. Even though we're printing a momentum wave that could be a trigger momentum wave, it's still nowhere near enough data yet to know. And on the 1 minute, we're just getting redder and redder. So.
Bąbelkowa loteria Soda Stream. Wygraj 30 000 złotych. Wymieniaj naboje CO2 w autoryzowanych punktach. Zarejestruj zakup i wygrywaj. Do wygrania ponad 1500 nagród. Nagroda główna 30 000 złotych. Dowiedz się więcej na loteria-sodastream.pl.
Not gonna lie though, a bit of a messy like entry, but in a way very easy to have taken a profit here and still be able to sit back and relax and wait for the next take profit zone. So yeah, money flow is looking juicy to the downside. I would really like to hit the 65 level again. Would be good. So far this has not failed me though, this strategy using the waves and money flow. I've not failed once. And by that I mean like, okay, sure, trades have come back into my stops, but I always take profit and have a profit and the stops doesn't matter. So it's never failed me. I've only had a few situations where I've entered in slightly too early and just had to wait longer. Here we have money flow coming down still. The 1 minute, let's have a look at the 5 minute. It's coming down. That's a big cut in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take some profit here. It feels right. It's not an entry that I would want to go into at all. I'm not going to enter in long here, but and the reason why is momentum's still down, but we're starting to print a very deep trigger wave. The thing is, the money flow is not how I like it. Okay, so there we go. It's just doesn't matter now. It's just it's gone. It got rejected. But see, this we're starting to print a trigger wave. So if money flow starts to come up and create this curvature here and we're still coming down, I will enter into a long. So what's the, you know what? It's not really how I like it though. I need to be further in. I need more time. I think it's to be more time. There's a potential long coming up though. Here. But it might not be for long. That's the thing. And it's the same with the short. It might not have been for that long. Alright, I'm gonna enter a small long here. So we've entered in 1,000 long right now. I entered in too early and I know that, so I'm prepared to potentially lose this one. But actually on the 5 minute we're looking like pretty nice to make a smaller, yeah, trigger wave. We're looking pretty nice. I'm gonna add to this long here. Money flow starting to come up, RSI is moving up, and so is the trigger wave. It's good, it looks good. It's looking very good. We've got strong signals right now. Okay, so it's just we have to wait a minute. We almost had a situation where we could have just quickly done a switcheroo of, so we wouldn't have lost anything, but it come down a bit, so just wait a bit longer. Yeah, so we come down to the 200 MA, and you have to be prepared when you come down to that level that it might come back up. It's just the way it is. And we had the right signals, we had everything pointing in the good direction that it would happen. There is resistance here, so still, the last time we came to resistance and we tried it, we failed, but it was very soon Now we try again. Let's see. It looks pretty nice on the 1 minute. Let's see what the 5 minute looks like. New York's opened as well. That's also a good sign. Yeah, I'm really happy with this entry, actually. Really happy. Alright, I'm going to take a small profit here, guys. I can't lose now. I literally cannot lose. I've closed down my short. And I cannot lose. I'll put a stop in. With a 2% loss. And this is pretty big right now, but it's just so early days. I think I'll move this actually. It's a 1% stop. Cool. We are up. We are up. 15 EMA is looking bearish. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the 15 minutes looking shitty. But it's shitty, but we've come down to an EMA ribbon and we bounced on the lower time frames. The money flow is still good. So to me, everything's pointing up still. We could reject off this level actually. But let me just double check again. 5 minutes. See no reason to exit this trade. No reason at all. It's looking good. Even though yeah, I mean we're taking profits, it's okay. But yeah.